Hello everybody, I am Ogu Emmanuel Naka, Nigerian-based visual artist. Right before you, I want to talk about one of my art pieces, therapy session. I will be talking about the concept behind the work. I'll be talking about the reasons why I created this work, and also I'll be telling you why this work I named it therapy section. Okay. Last few months back, I've been feeling a kind of emotional anxiety. I was feeling so down, so bad about myself. I always felt like I could control everything. I was always feeling like everything around me, I could just put it together and suppress it and let it not be a problem. But, you know, I found that having these thoughts, I was always kind of caging myself. And as you can see in the work, I used this um, the clothing material to represent a kind of caging around me. And then I will be around people. I may be around people and I'll be feeling so alone still. I just didn't want to, I was just feeling like I was wasting my time doing what I wasn't supposed to do. You know, both as an artist and as a student. I'm a student of the University of Nigeria. As you can see, I have a lot that I want to do. I always have a lot in my head, and so therefore it just caused me this kind of less time to concentrate. It always caused me this, you know, I always had this bad vibe that I have something to do, but I'm not doing it, or I'm not doing this thing right. I'm doing this stuff, but I'm not getting it the way I should be getting it. You understand? So I just had to kind of get myself together. Always feeling this way. I just kind of I wanted to get a cure for this feeling because I was noticing that I wasn't myself. I wasn't myself because I always wanted to stay alone. I didn't want people to see me feeling this kind of suppressed. I was here having these bad feelings around me, so I didn't want anybody to kind of get to know this part of me. I didn't want people to see this part of me that I was feeling so alone, or that I was feeling depressed, and I was having this anxiety of, you know, deranged feelings that I didn't know what to do. I was just somebody that is confused. I just found out that it was growing up. The problem was growing up. I didn't have this parental guidance around me. I didn't have somebody to tell me, okay, this is the path you should take. This is the path you should take. No, I didn't have the luxury of that. I always, admire those that do have these things. Coming to the understanding that I didn't have these things. It kind of gave me this edge. This edge to overcome these feelings. It gave me this edge to overcome these feelings in a way that I started, getting myself together. But before then, I had to see these problems. I had to see these problems physically because it was eating me up from the inside. I had to bring it out. I had to picture it. So it just kind of, on the paper, I looked at myself from the inside. I brought it out. I was bringing out this feeling. I was putting it down. I was picturing what it felt like, what this anxiety I'm passing through has always made me pass through. So I got this concept. Although it took a long while, it took a lot of pictorial effects. We had to do a lot of shaking of heads, as you can see, to get this blurry effect you can see here. So that's what it took. It took a lot, quite a lot. During the putting together the concept as first of all a reference picture. Although at first the cloud wasn't there, but I was feeling these great clouds in my head. It was kind of I couldn't pinpoint this feeling, but I just came around and I brought this concept of maybe if I could add this dark cloud over my head, it would give a more better insight about what I'm talking about, and that was exactly how I came about, this whole thing you see here. Yeah. And this work, while working on this, I was able to impact on myself, not just in my creative career, yeah, but it's kind of served as a therapy to me, yeah. It served as something that helped me relieve, or something that helped me solve my problems, because I was doing this job, and I was also healing in the process of doing this, because while I was doing it, I was finding answers to my questions. I was finding answers to my questions, and I was giving it solutions inside. And before I got to finish this project, yeah, I found out that I was really relieved. I was really relieved of all this anxiety and depression I was passing through, you understand? Yeah, so that's what I could actually make of this whole feeling, and the process of doing this work. And it impacted very well on me. It impacted very well on me, and I do not know how basically it impacted on people, because yeah, I also on Instagram, I posted this on Instagram. I do not know how it impacted on people. Yeah, but basically most times I really kind of post and let people, get their own feel of what they think this my work over appeals to them. You understand? So that's what I actually felt like it was to me. I just gave it this trial. Although I talked about what it's kind of briefly meant to me, but yeah, I just felt like I should come out with this. Yeah, talk about it, and talk about the whole process, how I felt. Yeah, and it's quite great. It's quite great that I'm able to talk about my work about, and I'm able to talk about how it appeals to me, and how I felt, and how I trashed my problems. Yeah, it's a great stuff. Yeah, therapy section was a name that came out of my mouth when I was done with the work, because the work served as a great therapy to me. It served as a great therapy to me. Passing through these stages, from the sketch of the work, yeah, you know, the texture, yeah, if you take a really close view at the work, you will see these smaller textures, because, yeah, I was exploring the old way of drawing. So I just use my charcoals, that is the white and black charcoal on the paper directly, and with no blending tools. Yeah, so I just use those materials directly on the paper and till dawn. Yeah, that's how I achieved this work about. And now, if you take a look at it, you'll notice that yeah, it's kind of grainy. I love the textures, because it's kind of gives a different feeling from every other thing I've seen before. I was exploring this a long time now, and it has come this far. Yeah, it has come this far, and I'm happy about how this came about. I'm happy about it came about, and now I am okay. I'm okay, and I have kind of been a therapist to myself, not just to myself. Yeah, the work of art I created, was a therapy to me, and that's why I came up with therapy section, because it was a great section for me. I gave it my best. I gave it my all. I gave it everything I had, and there I found peace. I found peace in myself again. I found peace in myself again. I could actually, come up with anything I want to. Yeah, so that's how it is for me, and I really hope that this I've talked about would, help a lot of people out there that maybe passing through what I passed through before now, and I hope this artwork too appeals to you the way it does to me too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I still remain Emmanuel Ubu, and I'm a visual artist from Nigeria, and this is therapy section. Yeah, thank you.
Feel like a comment. Maybe it should be
Uh,
one done.
it doesn't, you can still cut out.